with Gloria Estefan, an actress.
You see that? Finally.
First movie with Meryl Streep.
Yes.
A little nervous about that?
You know what? I wasn't nervous because she was so wonderful. I mean, we had met years ago when she was doing something for the American Music Awards, and she is so supportive and so lovely. What an incredible lady, which proves, you know, the more talented the people are, the more cool they are, and she was great. I was really having a ball. I enjoyed it.
It's a movie called 50 Violins, about a violin teacher in East Harlem.
That's right.
And we actually had them on the show, the East Harlem Violin
I know,
Project.
they're great. They're incredible.
Yeah, wonderful. And you play her best friend?
I play the person that kind of makes her feel at home when she comes in, because, you know, she had a lot of funky vibes happening there that people didn't want her to be a part of, and I kind of bond with her there. And that was the first scene. My very first scene on film was the one with Meryl Streep, which was the big scene for me. I was thrilled. It was really great.
Now, you've wanted to get into acting for a while, huh?
Yeah, I've been preparing for a couple of years, just waiting for a small part. I wanted to find the right thing, and this was so perfect because it's really tiny, but, you know, throughout the movie, and imagine with Meryl Streep, what better intro could I have? It was really great for me.
Yeah, I can't wait till, when does it come out?
It comes out, I think, next year, October. I'm not sure, because I'm not very informed on all the details, but
right.
I have a gift for you, though, before I forget.
What do you have for me?
Because I don't want the people to get the wrong impression. Last time I was on the show, we had that Olsen twin thing in the craft section. I can be as crafty as I want to be, okay?
Gloria, listen, I want to say, you're not crafty.
I am crafty,
Gloria.
and I have proof. I went out and bought a carpentry set, okay?
Okay.
And Emily and I made you this shelf because we want you to finish the project, kind of like a joint project. We signed it down here. I signed it. Emily signed it. So you can decoupage the thing or whatever it is you do to everything.
But let me just explain something to you. Let me explain. And I want to say that I'm very touched by this, and it's fabulous. But this is not crafty. This is like woodwork. This is not really craft.
That's a craft.
This is like shop class.
Well, whatever.
Well, did you think
Look at it. Look at the detail on that thing.
Oh, it's nice.
Emily nailed the nails in.
The nails are still showing, which is a nice touch, too.
Well, what do you want me to do? Disappear them for God's sake?
Well, you could spackle it.
No, you're going to do that.
Yes,
See, the idea is that you finish it in some way, crafty way of yours.
Yes.
And then we give it to as an auction item for people to auction off to some, you know, unsuspecting fool.
Okay. What would you like? Would you like a theme on this?
Whatever you like. I want you to, you know.
No, because it's a bonding thing. It's a shared
whatever
Miami theme. How about that?
Yeah, that's good.
We'll make a Miami theme.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
I'm very touched by this.
See?
And here I was, thinking you weren't crafty.
See?
This is crafty. It really is.
Yeah.
You are a woman of many talents, you know. Who knew?
Who knew?
So how was your big wedding anniversary party?
Oh, it was
fabulous.
fabulous.
It great? I was sorry I couldn't get down there.
I know, but we thank you because she donated to my foundation an incredible amount of money for my anniversary because she said that she couldn't believe anyone would be married 20 years.
It's true. I figured, you know, it deserves something special.
But it was great. We renewed our vows. We had the same priest that, you know, actually baptized me, married my mother, married me, baptized my kids. He was there. And we did a whole party because we couldn't afford to have a party when we got married at the beginning. So we threw a big shebang all over my house.
And what a great story that you and Emilio were really, you met when you were kids. He's your first boyfriend ever, right?
Yes, first and only, believe it or not. It wasn't planned, just happened.
Where did you bump into him? Was it a school thing?
Well, I used to play guitar at folk masses, which, by the way, I dressed as a nun for Halloween, and I was very happy about this whole thing. Throwback to my high school. We met at a mutual friend's house because they called him to give us some pointers. He had a band together, Miami Latin Boys, and they brought him over, and he came in these really short shorts and his accordion. So my two favorite body parts were highlighted, hands and tush. And I saw him again 3 months later. I ran into him at a wedding. He was playing, and he remembered me, and he goes, oh, and you sit in with the band, do a couple of songs. So I did. And then he asked me to join just as a hobby, and that's what I did, a hobby. We all had day jobs, and I was going to school full time. So.
And you fell in love?
Well, about a year after, you know, we didn't want to mess with the professional thing, and it was on July 4th, 1976. He told me it was his birthday, which was a lie, because his birthday is March 4th. And he said, why don't you give me a birthday kiss? And we were out watching the fireworks, and I go, no, I'll get you a gift. And he said, oh, come on, just a little peck on the cheek. And I went to kiss him, and he turned his face, and the rest is history.
Oh, isn't it
There were fireworks, for real.
Well, good.
Inside and out.
He is a delightful man.
Yes,
I enjoy him.
He's a great guy.
And I've seen him in shorts. He does have a nice tush.
Yes, he does.
There
and legs. Great legs.
Now, I also know, speaking of the nun, the religious thing, that you sang for the Pope, or did you meet the Pope?
Oh, this was a while back. Actually, that date is momentous. October 27th is also my sister's birthday, and also right when I started this film, so important things. And yes, I went and sang at the Vatican for the Pope, and probably the most nerve-wracking show I've done.
Now, what did you do? Conga? What'd you do?
Well,
Did you
First
say,
of all,
okay, this is for you, Pontiff. Come on, everybody. Did we do that? No, you didn't. What'd you do?
I wanted to. I was tempted.
Yeah.
I kept wondering what they would all look like in those robes dancing around with them. No, actually, you have to sing all covered up. So it was covered like from neck to ankles, and the Pontiff was on stage, like on the right there, and I didn't want to put him to sleep. At the same time, you know, the audience is all bishops, cardinals, a few nuns here and there, not too many. And it was really, really shocking because I have this fear of authority figures. You know, those uniforms really do a number on me, and it's probably the most nerve-wracking thing. Quite a thrill. I got to meet him afterwards. Wonderful man.
And what did you sing?
I sang Más Allá, which is like a song in Spanish on one of my Spanish albums. It's very spiritual and not, you know, particularly Catholic. It could be anybody, but it's got a beautiful message about love and everything. So yeah, but I did want to do a conga.
Yeah.
I was tempted.
Do you feel like when they call and say the Pope would like you to sing, is that a little bit odd?
Well, I wondered, why me?
Yeah.
I mean, but it was great. They said he'd been following my career and that I was a very positive image, and I mean, it's great. I think.
It's nice to know that the Pope's listening to the Miami
If
Sound
you would have seen this picture,
yeah,
you see that?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Yeah.
If you would have seen that picture, though, I don't think the Pope would have invited me to
Well,
that.
this is a CD single, right? And you're
Yes.
going to sing a medley.
We did Don't Let This Moment End, which is the single, and we did like a special disco medley as a, you know, plus for everybody. And when I shot this picture, it was hanging on the wall in the Polaroids. Emilio comes in, he goes, wow, who's that?
Well, when I first saw this picture, I said the same thing. I saw this on my desk. I said, oh, there's some new young girl singer. Who is that? That's you, my dear.
That's me.
And can I just say, you look good.
Thank you, ma'am.
You do. You look fabulous.
I like short hair.
And, you know, it pays off because every time I do phone you, you are working out.
That's right.
You work out every day, don't you?
Every day.
How many? Like
Except
2
Saturday
hours.
and Sunday.
2 hours?
Yeah.
2 hours a day.
Yeah, but walk on the beach, that's a beautiful thing. You walk out there, the sun, the waves, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to join me.
Oh, yeah, I'm starting 2 hours a day soon. What are you laughing?
We'll start with a few minutes.
Yeah, this is 2 minutes a day. Would be a record for me. We're going to take a break, and you'll sing again. This is the single. Go buy it just to look at the cover, if nothing else. We'll be right back with Gloria singing. Don't go away.